My most unpopular housewives opinion. Let's do it. Carol Radziwill. Not a fan. Now, hear me out. When Carol first came onto the screen in whatever it was, like season 5, loved her. Thought she was great. As a writer, I was like, yes, finally representation. And she seemed really cool. As the seasons went on, though, I don't know. I started picking up some vibes from her that I didn't really like. One of the first big tells for me was the writing stuff, okay? The way she acted with her agent, where she was just like, yeah, I just don't feel like writing. Yeah, sorry. Oh my God, were there dates in that contract I signed? There are so many people in the world who would kill to have the opportunity that Carol has had, whatever. I don't know if she's still writing. And to see her just not write and to just be casually like, yeah, no, I'm just not going to do what my contract said. It made me believe the ghostwriter stuff. Which, let's talk about the ghostwriter stuff. The ghostwriter rumor came up too many times. Not only did it come up with Aviva, it came up with from Luann as well. I've heard the rumors. I personally think she absolutely does have a ghostwriter for her books. I do believe. And then there's her relationship with Ghislaine, who took this picture, I believe. I believe this is the one that Ghislaine got the credit for taking, that was in the back of Carol's book. And Carol's like, I didn't really know her. Girl, you don't have someone that you don't know take your picture for your book and then like give them credit and be like, oh my God, Ghislaine. And there's no way that as many pictures as there are of her and Ghislaine hanging out, nah, no. And her taste for younger men, like substantially younger men, and she's friends with Ghislaine. I don't like that. Last but not least, I think that she's very much like a pick-me social climber. I think Carol, because she was married to a Kennedy and she didn't come from that background, I think essentially Carol is addicted to climbing into society. I think she thinks it makes her a more interesting person and it makes her like super special and super cool. And I think that Carol cares more about looking cool than anything else in her life. And when she dropped Bethany like a hot potato to be with Tinsley, I went, she's a social climber. Bethany's rich and is like popular in the media and stuff, right? But she doesn't have the same social credits that Tinsley does. So to me, it was like, oh, she wants to be back in with the Kennedys. I also just don't like the way she just dropped Bethany like that. She was all up Bethany's butt until there was someone with bigger social credit. And then she was like, you're a narcissist, Bethany. Carol, are you... Yeah, I started as someone who loved Carol. She was my favorite. And then the more I rewatched the seasons, like her all the way through back to back, I don't like it. She doesn't sit well with me. I don't like it. I think she's probably a mean girl. Yeah, and I don't like social climbers. I don't like people who just try to cling on to like prestigious names and stuff because they think it makes them more interesting. It doesn't. So yeah, Carol Radziwill, it's a no from me.